Hey guys, welcome back, and boy, it has been a week already, and it's only, what, Tuesday? Gosh, it feels like another freaking Friday or something at this point. I wish it was Friday, because that means I have the weekend off. So we had a lot of excitement and tragedy over the weekend with this incident involving the president at his rally, and a lot of craziness involved when it came to celebrities and people on social media and their various reactions to the events. And people like Jack Black are in massive hot water due to the fact that his band member with Tenacious D decided to wish further harm upon Donald Trump, given the fact that they were on stage at a concert in Australia, and he's like, oh yeah, blow out the candles. He hands the birthday cake to his buddy, and he blows out the candles, and it's like, don't miss Donald Trump next time. It's like, it's such a demented, not okay thing for people to be doing, and we've seen a lot of people, we'll get to Destiny in a minute, but a lot of people who are just flat out mask off, wishing him harm, wishing his followers harm, not even trying to pretend that they are even decent human beings anymore. People who are out there promoting violence on social media, basically saying, if you're a Trump supporter, you deserve it. And it's really sad because, there used to be a time where you could argue about politics, you could have different opinions, and you could say, hey, you know what, you support this guy, I support that guy, it's fine, you go your way, I'll go mine, whatever, it's all cool. But even like one of the senators in Australia tried to get Tenacious D, Jack Black's band, deported because of the fact that they came out here and, on a concert, on a stage, they were promoting harm against Donald Trump. And so, of course, Tenacious D, both members have come out and apologized, and they've canceled the rest of their tour, and they're not going to be performing. And of course, Jack Black's basically saying he doesn't really have anything coming up that he's working on right now, I guess. So he's taking a hiatus until this cools down, I assume. Also worth noting, he probably is trying to lay low due to the fact that he was recently campaigning for Joe Biden. So it's a bad look for everybody involved. Now we've got like Destiny, who we've covered on this channel before. He's gone absolutely insane, going after the person who lost their life at the rally, going after anybody who supports Trump, basically saying that they deserve it, that they just, if his own parents went to a Trump rally, then they would deserve it too if it happened to them. It seems like now, basically, the ban hammer has been handed down in various ways. He's now been banned on Kick, which is one of the platforms that he's been streaming on, and has also been demonetized on Twitter X. And so Destiny has gone on and argued with Piers Morgan. He's gone on and argued with people who are on Spaces on Twitter, trying to defend his abhorrent, demented position on why he thinks that he's morally justified in wishing harm on anybody associated with Trump. Well, now we have a new controversy today. It's not bad enough that we have people wishing harm on Trump's supporters and his, loyal fans and followers and everything else. Now we have this company called Sticker Mule. Now, Sticker Mule is one that I've heard of them. I've seen their advertisements on TV once in a while. Not really one that's like, on my radar, because I'm not looking to have stickers made. I can print stickers at home on my laser printer, or I can order them from like one of the 1,000 websites that exist. But Sticker Mule apparently is a big deal. They're a big website. They sell a lot of different products. They've had a lot of customers, been in existence for a very long time. So now they are in some hot water because the CEO of Sticker Mule put out here on Instagram, on Twitter, in their email blast, this statement saying, Donald Trump was shot. I don't care what your political views are, but the hate for Trump and his supporters has gone too far. People are terrified to admit they support Trump. I've been scared myself. Americans shouldn't live in fear. I support Trump. Many at Sticker Mule do. Many at Sticker Mule also support Biden. So again, I think it should be worth noting that he does differentiate the fact that he supports Trump and that he also has employees that support Biden. And he says the political hate needs to stop. So this is not Sticker Mule making an official statement for Sticker Mule as in the company supports Donald Trump. It is simply the person who owns the company, the CEO, the guy who runs the show, he's a Trump supporter and he's not going to be afraid to say it, So he says Todayable almost killed Donald Trump. He's got 5 kids, one's still a teenager. No one should have to die and sacrifice the happiness of their family to run for office. If Donald Trump can risk that, the least the rest of us can do is vocalize our support and help end the hate. The more people realize that kind-hearted, compassionate people support Trump, the sooner the hate will end. Then he goes on to say, I'm speaking up today and will do more in the future to stop this insane political hate. Awesome people all over the world love Trump. Don't limit your friendships and diminish your happiness by indulging in political hate. Vocalize your support, stop the hate. And then he signs it, Anthony Constantino, co-founder, Sticker Mule. Now, you can expect on Instagram, you can already anticipate the kind of responses he gets on here. Absolutely unhinged, evil, wicked people. One of them here saying, you know, well, I'm not even going to go into what some of these say because some of them are absolutely abhorrent. But of course, now websites like the Mary Sue are running out there saying, we get it, Sticker Mule, you support Donald Trump. Basically saying how, you know, it's one thing if you want to say you support Trump, but really you put it in an email and that's just sick. And what's wrong with you pushing your political messaging on people? You got this one website, Distractify, saying there are plenty of alternatives to Sticker Mule. We've even seen game developers, people who are in video game development, come out and say, oh, I guess I can't buy my stuff at Sticker Mule anymore. It's really funny that there are so many people who shop at this website that I've never even thought to visit. This is the first time I've even gone to their website. Maybe I'll check out some stuff they got, because it seems like they probably do good work if that many people shop there. So Sticker Mule has responded to all of the hate, all of the backlash, and says, I'm giving a $2,500 bonus to all support staff, 79 people, for dealing with this BS. Stop with the death threats. Now, here's the crazy thing. We are always hearing from people associated with like Star Wars The Acolyte, or the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy, or She-Hulk, or any of these products that are put out here by like Disney as a very big example. Because Disney, for whatever reason, seems to always have the people who receive hate and death threats, and yet none of them ever produce a single one. Well, Sticker Mule here has 4 individual death threats that they have screen capped and shared right here, people wishing them death, wishing them ill, wishing them harm, telling them to end their own life. I'm talking legitimate threats, legitimate wishes of harm. Since then, they've gone on to say again, I gave $2,500 bonuses to all 79 people on our support team because they received death threats. That must stop, but on the bright side, we paid out $195,000 in bonuses. Now, again, think about this from the unhinged leftist lunatic perspective, where this company has a CEO, a co-founder, who comes out and says, yeah, I support Trump. I got a lot of people here who support Trump, and I got a lot of people that support Biden. And guess what? They all received bonuses, despite the fact that Biden's supporters, or people who hate Trump, are out here wishing them harm. Just think about that. Process that for a minute. And ask yourself, who really is the bad guy in the situation? He goes on to say, if people expressing hate towards us want to feel good about something, they can take credit for helping our support team earn sizable bonuses. I hope my message supporting Donald Trump and encouraging respect for all people becomes a learning moment for everyone. As much backlash as we received, it's good for society that people learn that lots of people with big hearts support President Trump. I want Maximus happiness for everyone. And then you've got these kind of responses, and I don't even want to say what this one says. I'll leave it up here for a minute if you want to read it. It's pretty unhinged. Absolutely demented people, okay? This one's a much smaller version of the same thing. Everyone's saying to eat crap and end his life. They're all calling him, bad guy from WW2. I mean, my God, these people are absolutely insane. Again, wishing that the shooter hadn't missed. So again, you tell me who the unhinged person is. The guy who says, hey, stop, going after people for their politics. We need to be accepting and love each other and accept that we all have political differences. Or the person who will send this message to somebody calling the shooter a hero and saying that the only thing that sucked about Trump getting shot was that the hero missed, and then ending it telling him to kindly die in a blazing inferno. Absolutely insane. So there you have it. If you want to support Sticker Mule, go do it. I'm not saying go rush out and buy something from them if you wouldn't normally shop there. Again, I'm not rushing out and buying anything from them. Not that I don't plan on voting for Trump, but just like a lot of times I don't necessarily let these crazy, insane, moments on social media dictate where I'm spending my money. But I definitely think that this is a perfectly fine statement. I mean, is it possible they probably shouldn't have put it in an email? I guess. But it's a statement from the owner of the company who wants his customers to know this is how he feels. He felt like he's doing a good thing by sharing this message. You can feel free to disagree. You don't have to agree. You can, if you disagree, you're going to dislike the video, and that'll tell me you don't agree with me. But I do not think what he said or what he tried to convey warranted the response that he received in the email. But you guys let me know what you think about it. In the meantime, If you could, like and subscribe, and make sure you check out the website link down below. I always cover this kind of news down in the blog part of my website, and I will catch you guys later. Alright, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.